Greetings, my name is John Boyer. I'm a college professor here at Virginia Tech in Blacksburg, Virginia, and I love LinkedIn. Love it. Think it has tremendous potential for truly revolutionizing social networking, particularly for workers, professionals, and college students. Now, again, that's their claim to fame already, so I'm not saying anything that revolutionary, but I'm telling you, people aren't thinking about it deeply enough nor geographically enough, specifically these college students of this generation that were supposedly preparing to go get employment out there in the rapidly globalizing world. Why would LinkedIn be so freaking awesome as a great potential tool for all this? Because it is a professional network. But you know what? I don't even think it's that 100% professional. I just think it's the best place, yes, to hook up with professional people who are in your occupation or your particular genre of work, but also just for your particular general interest. There's so much out there in social networking, but a lot of it's really not that great at building truly deep and wide social networking capabilities with people like you. Facebook has become a dumping ground for grandmas and memes and pictures of kitty cats. Twitter is totally freaking awesome, no bones about that. More of an instantaneous communications network and a starter of revolutions. Love the Twitter. But if you want to get deep and broad and really build a base of folks that are going to help you for the rest of your life, man, LinkedIn hasn't even nearly begun to be embraced by enough people and deeply enough. And that's why, as a college professor, I'm trying to think of ways to further incorporate the use of LinkedIn into the classroom. Maybe as a required assignment for some of my classes. I teach a big class called World Regional Geography that tries to teach people a little bit about all the places all around the globe. That's what I'm passionate about. And I'm passionate about it because I think students should be passionate about it. And I think students should be passionate about it because we live in the 21st century now, folks. The globalized 21st century, where we fully expect all of these folks graduating from college to go out and live and work and meet and greet people all over the world, not just in their backyard, not just in their hometown. This is something we all kind of tacitly understand and agree to, but what are we doing to prepare students for that? Not nearly enough. Just think about the typical way that the typical college student, graduating senior, is getting ready to go out and look for a job. It is spatially and geographically hilarious, and it's backwards. What I mean by this is we have these things called like career fairs, professional career fairs, wherein, and I'm assuming all universities have this across the country, wherein a dozen or a couple dozen or 3 dozen companies come set up shop on the college campus, and then several thousand or 5,000 students, all pretty much with the same resume, all pretty much with the same experience, all pretty much having taken the exact same classes, all go and compete for attention with a couple dozen companies. That is absolutely the reverse of how reality should be and what the potential for LinkedIn could make it. The world is students' potential oyster for employment and for travel and for fun and for meeting and greeting people from all over the planet. The whole world is what they can do now, but we're still thinking 19th century. Let's all get in a room here on this campus and try to introduce each other. That allows the handful of companies to cherry pick the best students. It's not facilitating students actually getting any sort of leverage in this or seeing all of the opportunities available to them. In fact, it doesn't show much. Think now about making LinkedIn required for your college students to say, hey, no, before you even graduate, before you're even a senior, I want to, in my class, make them 4 points towards a grade, form relationships with 10 different people in 10 different countries around the globe in their chosen profession or field, or again, zone of interest, whatever that may be, whatever they're passionate about. Yes, it's awesome that you meet and greet people on campus with those interests, and that's fine if you interview with somebody here in America, an American company that may want to hire you, but that's not allowing the students to really achieve their full potential and see everything that may be out there that interests them. I want interior decorators here at Virginia Tech to know 10 different interior decorators in Switzerland and China and Cambodia. I want electrical engineers here at Virginia Tech to have friends, professional friends in electrical engineering in Brazil and Norway and Zimbabwe. I want geographers or theater arts folks, or choose your profession. They should have a network of professional people, and it could be people that are their age, but just in other parts of the planet who work for other companies that they would already be fluent and fluid with as potential points of contact for when they become a graduating senior. Now that graduating senior can say, hey, I actually know 10 or 20 or 30 people that work at 10 or 20 or 30 corporations around the planet, and I know that they're hiring or not hiring or the best practices, or I can at least contact this person to go couch surf if I'm going to go to Kazakhstan to apply for a job at this oil company. That is allowing this generation of students to fully get the most out of college and to fully get all of the opportunities of the planet put in front of them. And back to point, that is what LinkedIn is awesome for. Other social networking things do some things great. LinkedIn is the one that we need to push way more, to think about way more. And again, I'll say it for maybe the 10th time, to really unleash the full potential of diversifying your professional contacts, be it in college or personal passionate interest about something else, but make that field of folks that you're contacting with wide and make those relationships deep. Only LinkedIn has the potential to really change the way that we think about these things for students, for professionals, and for the entire world. Love you, LinkedIn. Thanks so much. Keep up the good work. I'm going to keep supporting you in everything you do.